episode of Chad and Friends Beer Reviews. I'm at Jay's house, and we're doing. Last time I was here, we did a Russian Imperial, and this is similar. This is Imperial Choklat Stout by Southern Tier. Not really a fancy name; they just spelled chocolate phonetically or whatever. Choklat. Oh, this is a big beer. 11% alcohol by volume. 2-row barley, caramel 60 malt, barley flakes, chocolate malt, bittersweet Belgian chocolate, and ch-co-atle hops. What I like about Southern Tier is on their bottles, they always make a point of saying what kind of glass to use and the temperature to serve it at even. This says 48 degrees in a snifter, but I got a tulip glass and Jay's got a Trappist glass.
And I'm going to use the Trappist glass that Chad just recently gave me, which is the Chimay Trappist glass.
Right. It's a really long description, but it's an imperial chocolate beer. That's good enough for me, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to crack this open. I like Southern Tier's caps. Oh, look, the smoke's actually falling down. Did you see that?
No, I missed it. Too busy looking at the cap.
Pretty much an opaque black, although I can see a little bit of a ruby red, you know, shining through at the bottom. Got a pretty thick head on there.
Yeah, I myself on the Trappist glass still got myself a one-finger head out of it, and it's pretty brown and
it's like tan.
Yeah.
Foamy, creamy.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it like soapy or anything, but I wouldn't call it like pillowy either, you know.
No.
It smells
Like a mild chocolate. For an imperial beer, you cannot smell the alcohol at all.
Yeah, I don't smell the alcohol.
Especially considering it's 11%. That's pretty hefty.
And it doesn't smell like I think it smells like a chocolate syrup.
Yeah, it's like Hershey syrup.
Like that you'd get in the bottle that you squeeze into your milk.
Yep.
Yeah. And you already gave the description, so black with just a little bit of ruby red to it, so.
Yeah.
Alright, well let's go in there and give this one a try.
Yep. Cheers.
I love this so much.
That is really chocolatey.
It's so rich.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't had, like, this is genuine chocolate here, and it's, like you said, it's almost like drinking chocolate milk. This is, I guess the best way to describe this is like Rogue Chocolate Stout plus more booze.
And I think it's a little sweeter than Rogue Chocolate Stout, though.
Yeah, it's not quite as bitter, because Rogue's is noticeably hoppy.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just a straight up dessert beer.
And what's good about it is the 11%, you do taste it, but it's well hidden.
Oh, you don't even really get it. It's just like a little bit of a warming effect as it goes down, and like a little bit of a dry, warm aftertaste.
Yeah. Yep, but I don't taste that booziness.
Exactly.
And it's very
chocolate
sweet.
Lingers.
Yeah, it's very sweet. Oh, this is great.
It's a nice velvety mouthfeel, kind of like a Guinness.
Yeah, like thick in the mouth.
Yeah, it's super smooth.
I like how smooth and velvety and rich it tastes.
Yeah, I can't even stop smelling it because it smells like a chocolate bar. I don't know if this is like a dark chocolate or a milk chocolate. What do you think?
I think a milk chocolate.
That's what. Yeah, I was gonna say it's that more creamy.
It's more that creamy.
It's
taste.
not the bitterness.
It's not the
In fact, there's really no bitterness to this beer at all, except in the aftertaste.
And I can't believe how like sweet and rich it tastes. I think that's what blows me away the most. And like the 11%, I would have no idea, other than someone told me.
Oh yeah, totally.
Other than that warming effect.
Yeah. We'll have to have that'll be the bonus material. We just do a title card 30 minutes later, and we're like bouncing off the wall, taking clothes off.
I bet you got to be careful with this beer because it could probably really kick you in the ass.
Yeah.
Man, this is one of the best Southern Tier beers I've ever had. One of the best beers I've ever had.
Yeah. My only beef with this beer is the aftertaste is like it's like that dry. It's like a little bit dry, but it's like because it makes you thirsty. It's like you want to take a. It's like you want to take a swig of beer and then take a swig of milk.
Warm up, and it's almost like a melted chocolate bar.
Yeah.
It's like trying to sip like a really melted chocolate bar.
Yeah. Do you have any vanilla ice cream?
Mm-mm.
I'd love to drop some ice cream in there and get a beer float going. I think that would go great.
You're probably right.
This is why I like a chocolate stout better than a Russian imperial. Because I can tell already I like this hell of a lot more than the Stone Russian Imperial.
Yeah.
Which did have that melty chocolate taste to it. But this is an even stronger ABV, and it's so much better masked.
This is one of the best beers I've ever had in my life. It's so chocolatey and so rich.
Yeah. I'm noticing that as it's warmed, that you can actually distinguish the hops now. I'm getting like that little bit of a hop crisp.
I get a little bit of bitterness in the finish, but it's so thick it like sticks to the teeth even.
Sticking to my tongue.
It reminds me of the beer we did yesterday, the maple porter.
Yeah.
How thin that was. There's nothing thin about this at all. This is full bodied.
Yeah. Well, I already know what I'm gonna give it.
All right. Well, we're gonna enjoy this for a little while and get back to you guys in a few moments. All right. Well, we're back, and we both have just a little bit of beer here left. It was troublesome because I just wanted to keep drinking, but I didn't want to come back to it because it was so good.
Yeah.
For me, what I would say before I go into my final chug and thoughts and grades is, this is the most chocolatey flavored beer I've ever had.
I would agree with that.
It is, the 11% is hidden so well you'd have no idea, and it's rich, velvety. I mean, it's everything you want in chocolate beer, and I have to say, this is probably not only the best chocolate stout I've ever had, but it's up there with one of the best beers I've ever had. I might put it 2 or 1, depending on what mood I'm in. But what's your angle on it?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty much there with you. It's like Southern Tier amazes me how well they're able to make imperial beers without them tasting or feeling like imperials.
Yeah.
Now maybe just because I have like what 20-30 pounds on you, it's like I'm not even buzzed at all.
Yeah, I felt a little buzzed.
This is 11% ABV, and like you don't taste the booze. I mean, there's like a little bit of a warming effect as it goes down, but just a little. Just a little. Because I've had like double box that are like 8%.
And you're like breathing fire.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's just this is just for dessert beer, and I'm kind of of the mind that it's almost that chocolate stouts are almost like idiot proof because I never had a chocolate stout I didn't like.
I can't believe how much I can still smell it. Yeah,
it's just every sip is just as good as the first sip. Although as it's warming, it's getting noticeably more bitter and dry. But that's okay. It's not like this is better than like a straight up Russian Imperial because this doesn't have the roasty maltiness that you get in a lot of those beers. Even just in a stout in general, it doesn't have that roasty malty taste that you get. I just found it so good that from beginning to end it's everything I'm looking for in a beer. I finished. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my final chug and give my final thoughts and grade. I don't know. I don't know if it's not number 1, it's number 2. It definitely is better than Young's. It's definitely better than any chocolate stout I've had. Right. So that's about what I say. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm gonna say 10 out of 10, an outstanding beer. This will. Barring a miracle, this will definitely be probably in the top 5 of 2010, and it's only January. You got a long way to go. Yeah. So, Southern Tier they just do it again. They're like the hidden gem in New York. Oh, I know, totally. So, the only caveat is it's kind of expensive. It's like $8-9 for a bomber, but totally worth it. Yeah. Save it for a special occasion. If you can grab a hold of this, grab it. Yeah. It's excellent. So anyway, again, that was the Southern Tier Imperial Chocolate Stout. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.